and you've already been treated to my in-studio singing.
Oh my gosh, I know. You started early today.
During the Gambler?
Okay? Did you have a great weekend? You must have.
I had a great weekend. I really did.
No, I did too. But what did you do this weekend?
I peopled a lot, but that's normal for me. You said, oh man, I peopled so much. What did I do this weekend? Friday Night Lights. I was at the Berlin DeSales game, the high school football game that made its way onto Sports Center.
Aren't you fancy over there?
I'm not fancy. It was only because Ryan Day's son is the quarterback, and there was also a play that had such a bad call that it made its way onto Sports Center.
So I knew that because it's a whole thing with my husband who went to DeSales. And was he there? Did you run into him there?
I didn't run into him there, but my daughter did.
Of course. I feel like you guys should be besties by now, to be quite honest. You always see him at the Lewis Center Kroger and all.
We are besties. Okay, so Saturday, we had the Great Bourbon Affair.
Yes, we
was
did.
Amazing. We're going to talk about that coming up around 6:30 in case you didn't make it. And yesterday, went to Nate Bargatze at the Schottenstein Center.
He's our favorite comedian.
He is as good as it gets.
I believe it. It was funny. It was good.
You know, the thing that I love about him and all the openers and everything else, a couple of the openers were like meh, in my opinion, but Nate was so good. And it's all clean comedy.
Yeah.
Like there was not one curse word the whole night. There was no, it was just like everybody cracking up. My sides hurt by the time I left the shot.
I'm telling you, it's his delivery.
It is.
It's just I feel like he's just talking, like he's just literally having a conversation with you, and that's probably why he's so great.
Probably. Yeah. What about you? How was your weekend?
It was great. I mean, did you watch that video I sent you of my child screaming his head off?
No, because you just sent it a couple minutes ago, and everything was broken in here, so I was trying to fix it.
Okay. We went to my nephew's first birthday party, and she had Bluey appear. My son was not a fan.
Oh, no.
And my husband was filming from afar, knowing he would not be a fan. So that was fun. Great Bourbon Affair, which we'll discuss. And then, I just feel like I peopled a lot. There
were no like swear words or anything in this video, right?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, he starts freaking out.
Here comes Bluey.
And
watching this video on my phone right now.
He started getting scared of all these characters. I mean, he's 2. I guess he's more aware, but at Disney, he was fine.
Maybe that next Disney trip isn't going to be so magical.
And you know what? I will never say this is not magical just to prove you wrong. I hope you know.
You're doing it wrong.
Very true.
You missed something phenomenal from the Great Bourbon Affair the other night. Emily tried bourbon for the first time.
Yes, and I just need to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Not for allowing me to, taste bourbon for the first time, but for allowing me to do it in front of a bunch of people who were probably going to judge me by my reaction.
Oh, man. So you were not a fan.
No, I mean, like the aftertaste, it was fine after, a minute or so. But no, I'm going to stick with my White Claws and my seltzers, my fancy drinks.
You're gonna do your own event, the Great White Claw Affair.
Oh my gosh, I'm saying a seltzer fest would be amazing.
We'll see if we can make that happen. I don't know. We'll see.
Or, vodka.
Vodka fest. Vodka's just as strong as bourbon.
But I do cherry vodka and Sprite. It's called the Emily.
Well, you would like bourbon if it was mixed with something in that case. Next time we'll make you a mixed drink. Okay, so we did the Great Bourbon Affair on Saturday night over at the East Market. Thanks to everyone who came out and hung out with us. It was great to meet so many people. We found out that people love the Maverick.
They do. Thank you for listening. And I know it was a fantastic time. You and Tess killed it hosting. You guys even had a surprise guest.
Cardell Jones stopped out to hang out with us.
My Michigan husband was fanboying. It was adorable.
It was hilarious. And I was glad he was able to fanboy over Cardell.
I have a picture of them doing the OH, and I probably will have that framed for his office.
You have to. Because, he's such an Ohio State hater. And
I know, but he's always said, except Cardell Jones, because he respects him for whatever he did. I don't really know what happened.
For the things.
No, I think I know he beat Michigan, but didn't he come out of nowhere and saved the game.
Yes.
Yeah, and he respects, good players. But you know where you could catch Cardell this weekend also, Kirsch?
Where's that?
Celebrity Cornhole.
Go on, tell me more.
Yeah, OSU players, there's a few of them. I know Troy Smith is one of them. Cardell is one of them. They're doing a celebrity cornhole tournament against a few Texas players because they're playing Texas this week, right?
They are.
At the East Market. See, I know sports.
I love it.
I know what I'm talking about.
It looks like you're reading it directly off your screen, but I'll
maybe.
I will.
It starts at 6:00 at the East Market. But there's
what
a
day?
bunch of. Hold on, I gotta find that. I was gonna
just be there at 6 every day in case.
Be there at 6. I don't know. It's Friday because I know it's not Saturday because there's a game going on. Okay,
exactly. Just be there at 6.
I know some stuff
every single day. I love that.
Oh my goodness, you're trying to embarrass me, and it's fine.
It's Kirsch and Emily. The long wait is over. College football is back, and we finally got real games this weekend. Only 4 of them. No superpower teams, though. Kansas State and Iowa State did play in Dublin, Ireland, because nothing says Midwest football quite like Guinness and shepherd's pie.
I bet they were so happy.
I don't know why they do that, but they do.
I don't either. I just found out that was the thing. You schooled me on that.
They do that. So to pump us up for the season, USA Today, they rank the best stadiums in college football. And I'm going to share my thoughts on the top 3. But Can you give us the list of the top 10 all the way down to 3?
So 10 is Kyle Field at Texas A&M. What do you have to do to get a field named after you?
Be named Kyle.
I don't. We need to work on an Emily Field. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Florida. Why are these so complicated? Bryant Denny Stadium in Alabama is number 8. Sanford Stadium in Georgia. Is it Neyland Stadium?
Neyland, yeah.
Okay, in Tennessee is number 6. Number 5, Memorial Stadium, Clemson. And number 4 is, I'm not even going to say that right, Autzen Stadium, Oregon.
So that brings us to the top 3.
Which is the real importance of college football.
Here's what we've got. This is where I have the problem. Number 3, Ohio Stadium, the Horseshoe, right here in Columbus. Number 2, Beaver Stadium at Penn State. And number 1, Tiger Stadium at LSU. Look, the shoe is where legends are made. Script, Ohio, 100,000 fans losing their minds, Brutus doing push-ups until his arms fall off, and you're telling me it's only 3rd behind some Cajun gumbo pot in Baton Rouge and some bunch of Nittany Lions in Happy Valley? I refuse.
What if this is predicting who wins that championship, national championship?
I don't think it has anything to do with that. There is only one list where Ohio Stadium should ever be 3rd.
What's that?
It should be like number 1 is heaven, number 2 is heaven's waiting room, number 3 is Ohio Stadium on Saturday. Anything else is an insult.
I wish you cared so much about other topics I want to discuss as you do right now with this Ohio Stadium placement.
Let's talk Jason Statham.
No, not him. I wasn't even thinking about him today, actually.
It's her favorite actor. And she'll always tie him in. She'll be like, what if Jason Statham was in the show? I'm like, I don't care about Jason.
It would be number 1, though. That's for sure.
So, but yeah, that's where Ohio Stadium fell on this USA Today poll list of best stadiums. And I don't like it.
Why does Ohio have the most normal name, though, for their stadium?
I have something for you that I want to see if we have these items in your house. And if you do, they all have something in common. If you have these in your house, or at least some of these or most of them, it tells us something about you. And I want to see if you can figure out if you know what it is. Okay, do you have a drawer full of old iPhones and random chargers, but not a single one that actually fits your current phone?
Yes, in a drawer, absolutely.
Okay, you've got that. So there's one. A pile of mismatched, like IKEA Allen wrenches and little tools from every some assembly required era of your life.
Nope.
Okay, you don't have that. Half-dead plants that you swore you'd keep alive.
Not currently, but I have. Does that count?
Yeah, we'll go. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. some sort of live, laugh, love sign or some other Hobby Lobby wall art you bought ironically, but you never took down. Some sort of wall art words.
Yes, wall out. Yes. Wall out words. Yes, just not live, laugh, love.
Okay, that's fine. Any sort of wall art words. Number 5 on this list, a stash of takeout chopsticks or plastic utensils because these might come in handy someday.
No, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 more.
Okay.
Games like Cards Against Humanity that haven't been touched since 2017, but you can't throw them out.
We have the big black box. We got lots of Cards Against Humanity.
All right. Okay,
Well,
last
right on.
one on the list. We're going to go with a box of DVDs or Blu-rays, even though you stream everything on Netflix.
Yes. You know why? Because the internet can go out, Kirsch.
Oh, okay. It's
You gotta
trust
dust
issues.
off that DVD player.
Trust issues.
Yes. Why? What are you about to tell me about myself?
Take a stab at what these things have in common.
Things you need to throw out, but just can't.
Nope.
They show I'm a hoarder. I don't know.
Nope. These are the list
Oh no.
of things
A sociopath?
that say you are officially old.
Oh. You've been waiting to say that all morning. I can feel it.
That, like, seriously, if you have those things, they say, and it was specifically a millennial who is aging from this list.
We appreciate this. Thank you.
This was straight off BuzzFeed, right? And I was like, we're just going to
Because that's
see.
the place to trust.
Well, yeah, right. But yeah, that's the things that say you are a millennial who is aging.
Well, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take my DVDs because you know what? If the internet goes out, a lot of the younger people, they won't know what to do.
Go outside.
Okay? They won't know how to do that.
What do they call it? Like slap dirt or sniff grass or whatever? What is it?
I guess sniff grass, but
Sniff
I also
grass,
feel
touch grass.
Touch grass, yes. Wow.
So-
Dude, we sound real young right now,
Hey kids,
Kirsch.
you want to go outside and sniff grass?
That sounds so
It's better
creepy.
than smoke it.
That sounds so creepy.
Y'all want to sniff some grass? There you go. So if you got those, just so you know.
So Kirsch, you know my mind, right? I have a lot of thoughts, which you call them Emily thoughts, and
Oh,
I know
God.
it makes you nervous.
This is
So I
this
have
is
a question
usually
for
where it
you.
goes off the rails, but
I know. You're right. So did your kids, when they were younger, ever call your parents anything? Or Mrs. Kirsch's parents anything, like the grandparents? Have you ever thought about this where kids just say a word like doobie or something and that becomes the grandpa's name?
dude,
I don't know. That was the first word that came to my
what's
head.
Grandpa been up to?
Yeah. Or
That's the
like,
first word that came to your
grandma.
mind. Doobie?
you know what? I think it's because I just read it somewhere. So
You had a pretty chill weekend, apparently.
no, not me. But do you ever like? I mean, it sticks with them, right?
You know, it's really kind of funny because
Like Gamma or Gemmy.
No, it's always been Grandma and Grandpa for us. But there was a time, for whatever reason, my one daughter called me Peepaw. I was Peepaw. I was like, how did that even happen?
How did that not stick?
Yeah, here's how it happened, because she was talking to me when she was like 4 or something about what I wanted to be called if I was ever a grandfather. Like, do I want to be grandpa or whatever? I'm like, I'm going to end up being something like Peepaw or whatever. And then it stuck, and she called me Peepaw for like 4 years.
Bet that when your time comes later in life, it's going to be Peepaw.
Peepaw.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And mine was bad. I
What was
think
yours?
yours is. No, I'm saying like when I just said doobie because I read it on.
Well,
No, mine were normal like Papa and Nana. But
not
you know,
not
no,
Peepaw.
not people. Sorry. But most kids sometimes it just sticks, right?
Seriously, people are going to hear my grandkids be like, oh, Peepaw. They're going to be like, this guy needs to hit the Depends aisle, apparently.
Well, you're the one who said it. Okay, Gersh.
Oh, Peepaw over there.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, let's ask this. I want to know what some of the weird ones that your kids call grandparents that you're like, oh, that's kind of goofy.
I'm getting nervous. My kid's just spouting out a lot of words, and I'm just waiting for one to just stick.
Like what?
No. I mean, I don't have an example yet, but I'm just saying, like right now he says, grandma and grandpa really cute.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's going to come soon.
He's going to say peepaw.
Yeah, he might now. You're right.
I'm going to teach him that. I'm going to come over and be like, that's peepaw over there.
And you know what? I'm sorry, but there's only one grandpa, so that's what he's going to be stuck with.
Peepaw. There you go.
My husband is now going to train my son this. You know this, right?
Peepaw, yeah. That's amazing. He's going to be like, I don't want to be called that. What are some of the weird ones? Because I do hear weird ones out there. I'd like to know what your kids call the grandparents that aren't grandma, grandpa, or whatever, or peepaw. Like I want to just read through some of these because I know there's got to be some funny ones. Text us 877-937-1039. All right, so we were talking earlier about what you call your grandparents, or if you're a grandparent, what your kids or your grandkids call you. And there's some good ones that came in this morning.
It just sticks, right? Like, right. And whatever they call you, it's just that's their name for life.
Right.
And you were trying to get my husband to teach my son to call his grandpa Peepaw.
Peepaw.
Because you're worried you'll be that one day.
Right, exactly. I think that's what I'm going to end up being for some reason.
We got some great texts. I'm going to start off with this one because I love it so much. Bridget texted us saying there's a lovely lady at church and her grandkids call her Lolly and her husband Pop. So together they are Lollipop. I love that so much.
Lolly and Pop. Aww.
It's so creative too.
That's adorable. Okay, so Jan in Grove City, my granddaughter calls me Glamma because I refuse to answer to Grandma unless I've got my lipstick on.
I love that. Why not? Glamma's the best. I actually know a few people who have their Glammas.
This is the kind of, you said how things just stick. Sharon texted, and she said they call me Mima Bacon because one time I made bacon on a Saturday, and apparently that's my whole brand now.
It must have been really good bacon.
And Tom said he's in Hilliard. We were going back and forth because I love his. The kids call me Big Papa.
Oh my gosh.
My wife rolls her eyes every time, but I secretly love it. I would love to be Big Papa.
I feel like you just created a new nickname for yourself, and you're just going to go around the office, guys. I'm Big Papa.
I mean, okay. I'm on Team Biggie.
It's a whole other thing, Kirsch.
I'm on Team Biggie. Like, it's Biggie or Tupac. I'm on Team Biggie. I'd love to be Big Papa.
Linda in Dublin, I love this one. I'm Gigi Sparkles. Don't ask. A 3-year-old with a glitter obsession is a powerful thing. That's so true. And I love it. Gigi Sparkles is a fun name.
What is that? Okay, that's a 3. Linda, when your God bless her, when your granddaughter is like 14, do you think she'll still call you Gigi Sparkles?
I do. And I think that she will still love Sparkles.
Gary actually texted, and it brought back memories because my one grandfather, I always called him Grandpa, and he said that's what they call me, Grandpa, not Grandpa, Grandpa, and honestly, fair. He was so grumpy. I had my mom's dad would come over. He was terrifying, and he was grumpy all the time, and he would walk in, had this big gravelly voice and everything, like that sort of thing, and he would jump on your foot as a kid.
Jumped on your foot?
Yeah.
Rich, are you sure it just wasn't because you were acting up?
No, this was the 80s. So that's how they did it.
Okay. Because, I'm just saying, maybe he just didn't know how to deal with kids anymore.
No, that was
like
the 80s.
Youngest?
I am the youngest. Well, I'm the youngest of mine, but I have a bunch of cousins who were. He had plenty of grandkids. Well, I mean, he was the father of 12, so he deserved to be grumpy.
Yes, he did.
Big Papa and Emily, Classic Hit Country, 103.9, The Maverick, Monday morning.
I love a good rebrand, Kirsch. I really do, but I don't know if this is it.
Oh, okay. Well, I want that to be my grandparent name when I grow up and turn into a big boy.
Regardless now.
It's 8:31, 58, crisp, cool, Emily's favorite.
Yes, it tis the season for all things pumpkin spice, right? Your favorite.
I'm okay with pumpkin spice.
You hate on it enough that I found this fun food that I know you're going to love because you love Dunkin' Donuts.
I do.
Okay. Did you know there are now Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice goldfish?
Wait, they had those last year.
Yeah, they brought them back by popular demand. I thought they were new.
Oh, okay. No, they are delicious.
Okay. So anything Dunkin' that you just like gravitate towards? Is that what it is?
No, not anything Dunkin'. I am a big Dunkin' fan. will tell you right now. And
do they taste like magic and fall? And
no, I mean, they were good. They weren't like magic and fall, but I mean, they were good. They were like graham cracker type things.
Okay.
With a little pumpkin spice flavor. Can I tell you something, though? Speaking of Dunkin' Donuts. So, you know what bubble guts are, right?
Yes.
Like when your stomach's just not right?
Yes.
I have found over the years, if this is after a late night, you get up the next morning, you have bubble guts, or maybe you just wake up and things just aren't right down below. One glazed donut from Dunkin' Donuts fixes everything.
I love that that's your life hack.
It is. And I told Mrs. Kirsch the same thing the one time. I'm like, you need a glazed from Dunkin'. She's like, oh, I don't think I could eat that. I'm like, I promise, eat it and you will feel better in like 20 minutes.
You know, I had some, I guess we'll call bubble guts a couple weeks ago. And I'll never forget you looking at me going, oh, bubble guts got you, huh? You should go to Dunkin'. And I just thought you were just being Kirsch.
No, I'm being straight up. Like every time I have stomach issues, I'm like, I have to go to Dunkin' and get one glazed donut, and it fixes everything.
Okay. You know what? I love that advice. Next time that happens to me, I'm going to film my experience and see if it works.
I don't know if I want film of it, but okay.
Going through the Dunkin' drive-thru and getting a glazed donut. I'm not talking about the other way.
Sitting at home like, oh God, the donut's not healthy.
No, I just want to see if you were right or not.
Trust me, it has worked for me and for Mrs. Kirsch. And she's like, I don't know how that's even possible. There was one time we were going to Nashville and we were just going for a long weekend and we were going to go have fun. But both of us woke up. We had eaten something weird the day before. And we were like, I don't know about this. I'm like, we have to stop at Dunkin' on the way out. And we did. We stopped at the one on 23 in Worthington on our way out. And I was like, get a glazed donut. And by the time we were in Grove City, like both of us were like, man, we feel pretty good.
You know what? This reminds me of that time where you actually believed in ghosts when you went into that bar in New Orleans, right?
Yes.
And I kind of wish you had a Dunkin' Donut now just to see if that would have made it all better.
We just got out of the bar. We got away from the ghosts.
I bet the ghosts could not say no to Dunkin'.
They probably could.
You should do their marketing.
Like, if you can't get out of the can, grab yourself a glazed.
From Dunkin'.
From Dunkin'.
What? Let's make this happen, Kirsch.
I should own that company, actually, with the amount of coffee of theirs that I drank. So before we get into this, I want to ask you, with the temperature change we saw, it's 58 in Columbus right now. Did you turn the heat on at home, or is it? No?
You know I'm not allowed to touch the thermostat.
Oh, that's true. How cold does it have to get in the house before he allows you to turn the heat on?
I don't know. I guess it has to be really cold. Usually like low 60s.
These are the kind of temperatures where it's like, I'll go heat at night and air conditioning during the day, and I don't care.
Oh, what's that like?
Flip
being
back and forth.
I
just like being comfortable. That's it. It's Kirsch and Emily, Classic Hit Country 103.9, The Maverick. It's 8:41. We were just talking about my Dunkin' obsession. I do have a new study that came out. Big science news just dropped. And apparently, people who drink coffee are happier than people who don't. Which, duh.
I mean, yeah, you are the happiest person I've ever met, and you drink a lot of coffee.
I have 3 cups every morning. Coffee drinkers get that sweet morning kick, right? While non-coffee drinkers are out here, raw dogging life at 7 o'clock with nothing but vibes.
I love my vibes, okay?
So this study says caffeine boosts dopamine and positive emotions. Translation, if you skip coffee, you're basically just walking around like an unpaid extra in The Walking Dead.
Here's my thought, though. Next week, is there going to be a different study from science about coffee making you live a shorter life or something like that?
Doesn't matter. I'm jolly every morning right now. That's what matters. And it's because I love being awake. It's not because I love being awake at 5 a.m. It's because I've got 48 ounces of Dunkin' running through my veins.
You need your own coffee brand called Big Papa's Flavor or Big Papa's Coffee.
And by the way, I'm not being paid by Dunkin'. I'm just that big of a fan. And then there's Emily over there starting her day with her Celsius and some regret.
I never regret a good energy drink.
What do you have there? What is that?
It's amino lean. It's really good. It's clean energy.
It's clean energy. So is this.
Is it?
Beans. It's water. It's water poured over beans.
Never had it.
You've never had coffee. Ever.
No, I thought you knew this.
I thought you just didn't like it.
No, I've never had it.
Oh, my Lord. But, okay, you never had bourbon. I got you to try that the other night. One of these days, we're going to have coffee together.
You got me or put me on spot.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And if you want to see her reaction to that, go to our socials. Emily's first sip of bourbon.
It was tried so hard.
Eagle Rare 17, which is hard to find. It's very high-end.
So many times how lucky I was to try that. And I'm like, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you were lucky to try that.